So what we like to do here is just pretty much chit chat, kind of get a feeling of what the energy feels like. I receive messages from the guides, from our guides, my guides, and I really feel like there's our ancestors too, your family guides. Excuse me. Archangel Michael is reminding us too that we can now connect with Saint Germain. So if you want to reach out to Saint Germain, this is a really good time because I feel like Saint Germain is also helping us on this journey to evolve a little bit around numerology. So that's what I was feeling. And so if you want this energy, then just, as always, just say that you want it. Just ask the divine and just ask the spirit guide, say, yes, I want this energy. And so they will help you learn more about that and what it is that you're, it's obvious you're here to continue to raise your vibrations and frequencies, but sometimes your frequency needs a little, what would you call it? What would you call it, guides? Water. They're making sure that we drink water. This week I did try something different at work. I've been packing my lunch at work. My husband's been doing most of the cooking. However, we have been eating out a lot. Because we're just both working, you know. And when we're working, it's like sometimes we get home, you know, we do a lot of commuting. We do lots of commuting, and it's like, it's nice to share those moments, right? So when you're commuting, you get to share those moments, and you get to, you know, make sure that you just, I guess I'm speaking if anyone has that same role that they're playing where they are, you know, like, I feel like these are our leadership skills that we're learning not only as parents. So if there is any parents on this channel, then kudos to you, because it's a lot of work, right? And this is where my guides remind us that continuing to do your shadow work and also your remote work that allows you to increase those frequencies of what you're wanting to learn is going to help you improve more of that dialogue or communication that you're having, so that you can continue to shine your light, basically, because that's what we're here to do. So if this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome again. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to hit the like and that little notification button so that you can continue to receive these messages. So I just wanted to thank you for spending time with us this evening, because you know this is our little groups that we have, and we want to make sure that we continue to fine-tune those energies, and then take time to really spend time alone with your guides, right? So you're wanting to spend time alone with your guides, but I feel like earlier what I was feeling like was Mother Gaia was channeling to me, and when she was channeling to me, she was reminding us of the rest that we have to take so that we can stay mindful to our core beliefs inside, which is what you believe. Oh, do that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. They just reminded me they want us to look at something else too. So I'll go and get that. Okay, thank you. And for the most part, it's been we've had a lot of Mercury in retrogrades. Not only did we have a lot of Mercury in retrogrades, but we were also looking upon to the stars to see how they're guiding, or what are we listening to, this frequency and energy, and what it's going to feel like. And a lot of times it's just finding your own teacher and being still within so that you can gravitate towards those messages and what you're feeling like. And a lot of times we really don't know. We're just kind of going with the flow. And when we go with the flow, this is also another like grand wave of ascension. I'm hearing the guides say it's like a grand wave of ascension. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for that. So I've been having this prayer card on my desk for a while, and it says, He restores my soul, Psalms 23:3. And what I find so interesting about that frequency or vibration is that He restores my soul. The scripture just reminds us that He's very near to us. He leans on us for information to help us move forward. And I'm going back to Saint Germain on this because I feel like a lot of times we're surrendering and we're releasing. We're surrendering and releasing. And he's saying that's fine. He's saying that's fine though. And not only is he saying that's fine, but you're beginning to understand this frequency a little bit more. And he just wants you to know that you can let go. And, you know, he's even like an ascended teacher. And this is where we're just learning how to be the best version of ourselves. So take what resonates for you, okay? Not all of this is going to resonate for you. This could be for someone that you also know who is going through, you know, a spiritual awakening or a rebirth, right? So I also feel like there's a lot of tutoring that we allow ourselves to really fulfill, and not only do we study with his presence, but he's also restoring our soul. And he reminds us, and you know, I'm talking, you know, the divine energy reminds us that we can let go sooner, softer. It's really up to you and what it is that you're wanting and what you're asking for. So I don't know. Is anyone doing crystals? Are you using crystals? I want to talk a little bit tonight about honey calcite. So if you are if you are I took some notes, okay? Honey calcite, this is good for abundance, and it's good for releasing any abundance blocks. Okay. I hope I said that right, but she's so delicious. So I got this from my girlfriend. She sells crystals, and if you are in need of any crystals, and I feel like this is what Jesus reminds us of our metaphysical work that we do here on earth. So they're like your guides, they're like your students, your teachers, and they're here to help you not only emphasize the direction and what you're leaning to, but you're also allowing yourself to open up a little bit more. So I feel like this is like a lot of appreciation, and I'm saying, ooh, yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, you know? Like, I appreciate the work that you're doing. I appreciate the guidance that you're giving me. I appreciate, I release any condolence to the divine. I understand that my uniqueness is divine. I understand that this is a unique, you're releasing and surrendering like to your higher self. So if you're needing to, you can scroll down to probably, I don't know, I think it's like 5 or 6 videos down. You'll understand like the healing and the opportunity that's taking place in our ascension process. So not only that you can receive the healing that you're needing, but it's like your guides want you to hear this so that you can continue to work with your higher self, okay? And a lot of us are here to just help remind each other about not only the affirmations, but like, and I'm hearing Spirit say tutor. Can you tell us more about this tutor, Spirit? Let me see. Let me pull a card on that. Okay, let me pull a card on that. Okay, thank you, Divine. So that's what I feel like this is happening more for you freely. So don't give up, okay? Don't give up. If you see something that's like not happening for you, and I think that this is where the archangels, like Archangel Michael, you can call him in so he can, help you release any cords that aren't serving your highest good at this moment. And not only that, but I also feel like, okay, they're telling me I should move on from this. Okay, so they want me to remind you about the honey calcite affirmation. Okay, so try to write this down if you can. I am inspired. Love is eternal. My life moves with grace. I am open and receptive to all life. Love makes me free. I am open and receptive to all of life. Love makes me free. If you need a money affirmation, just ask for help. Okay, just ask your guides. Remember Saint Germain. He's with the Keepers of Light. He is part of the council, the Council of Light. And remember, whatever it is that you're needing to understand and learn at this moment, the divine is here to help you. You also have the honey calcite again. So this affirmation is good for clearing any abundance blocks. This is a really, really good stone. And sometimes, remember, abundance comes in many forms. Abundance comes in many forms. It could come in the form of speaking. It can come in the form as teaching. It can come in the form as learning. It can come in the form as dancing, healing. It's holistic. It can come in the form as just being who you need to be today. Okay? And this is where the Christ consciousness energy reminds us that we are right where we need to be today. So, I'm releasing this right before the full moon. So, identifying sometimes what star seed you are. And sometimes this is where you'll need to call on to Orion to help you manifest more of what it is that you're needing. Thank you, Spirit. So if this is more of the direction that you're wanting to connect with, then this is most likely the abundance is cleared out for you. So you just do what it is that you need to do. And then I wrote down the law of least effort. So you can write this down too. Nature's intelligence functions with effortless ease, with carefreeness, harmony, and love. And then I thought about how are you effectively managing your time? Because I know that the guides have been helping me really construct this new energy in my business, in my home life, being a parent, being a wife, but also being connected to the community on how we serve with our Christ consciousness, which is our oneness energy, the work that we do as light workers. And so when we connect back to source energy, we connect to receive all of this love and passion from Mother Gaia. She's helping us realize what we need to let go of, what we need to devote ourselves time to, so that we can simply hold on to her love and compassion. So remember that you are grace, you are love, you are full of compassion. That is who you are. And I feel like this is the Arcturian energy, and they're reminding us, this is who you are. You are all of that. You are all of that. And they remind us this daily, and sometimes they will send us signs, and they will send us synchronicities so that they can show you what it is that they're also helping you work on. So, I feel like, again, this is managing your time. Remember, trust in the divine. Trust in the divine. Trust in Him at all times. Here's a scripture. I want to just put this to the scripture. Trust in Him at all times, O people. Pour out your hearts to Him, for God is our refuge. Psalm 62:8. And this is where Mother Gaia reminds us that she is helping us with our future projects. She's showing us sometimes how to do it. So this can be, other teachers, and I feel like this is the 1111. So as we learn to continue to master ourselves and master the energy, working with the divine, we can learn to fine tune the creative aspect that's really within us. And I feel like you are a writer. Not only are you a writer, but you're an artist. You're like the magician card. So if you're watching, taking note of, can I say this is contemporary? Well, for now we can call it contemporary, tarot and oracles. It's contemporary, right? It's like modern living. And it's just an act of searching for keywords, advice, words, and this is where the divine feminine masculine energy is saying, yeah, we're doing exactly what we need to do in these times. So it's learning how to let go, giving it to source, giving it to your guides, giving it to the higher self energy, grounding with Mother Gaia, because you are this, and I don't know, I'm seeing diffuser. I'm seeing a diffuser. I'm seeing that. Okay, let's pull a card. They want me to pull a card. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you very much. Okay, earlier today I did pull a couple of cards just to get started. And this is the Oracle deck from, what is this one called? The Heart Path Oracle card. And it's talking about the key to success. Key to success. Okay, so what I want you to do is just take some time to close your eyes. Take some time to close your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths. Close your eyes. And just write down like what image you see. Write down what word comes to you. Is there a number? Or an image? Whatever you saw, write that down. Congratulations! So I feel like you got keys to a new door. Okay? So you got the key to success. Open your heart. And what I love about this card is here you have two salamanders. You have a ladybug. Two butterflies. And it's like a divine union. You're opening your heart. It's like you're taking the time necessary. You have a lot of like fluid attention just by doing this. Okay? And when I say fluid, it's like you are divinely guided. And not only are you divinely guided, but it's like it's so sincere, and I'm grateful that you're receiving this messages, because it's like you're taking the time of your day to do the necessary work for you to get into alignment. And you have two dogs here too. You have a tan dog and you have a gray dog, okay? And I feel like some of you may have some pets that have transitioned over to the other side. And so some of these pets are also trying to get your attention. And sometimes they'll give you signs and they'll give you hunches of, what they can help you with. And there's two keys. One is in the center of the heart, and then one is like divine feminine energy, okay? And she's holding it in her mouth, and I feel like it's very fruitful, it's very youthful, it's divine, it's loving. And I feel like this is just reminding you that you have the keys to success, to do what is necessary. Just ask and it is given. And this is where Source is, saying, wow, you got this. You got this, okay? And you have the butterfly that's reminding you of your rebirth. So not only are you like parenting yourself, but he's like, give it to me. Okay, that's the divine masculine, divine feminine. Like, give it to me. I'm taking care. I'm watching over you. All things are being worked out in divine manner, okay? So this is like a divine this is a divine opportunity where you could be meeting with new people. I see a full moon here. And in this full moon is coming right on the 6th or the 7th, okay? And I know that this is a lot of divine healing that's taking place. So a lot of father energy is happening. And not only is that father energy helping us grow and uplift each other, but we're also allowing ourselves to speak a little bit more friendly. And this could feel like another, remember, you're just letting go. You're releasing and you're letting go. So I feel like Mars is coming in here. That Aries energy is coming in here to help you manifest more of what this goal that you are emphasizing on. And when you retreat, you get to be a little bit more productive. Things seem like they're slowing down a little bit for you. That way you can take the time to find what's important, okay? What's important for you at this time. And a lot of times it's about you writing, and I felt that. I felt the writing, Writing and taking notes is important too. And sometimes we don't allow ourselves to really fully express that energy because we're so committed. We're so committed to making sure what that success looks like, that we can't think about all the details so much. They have to be surprises. And when you keep focusing too much on the detail, I feel like this is the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra area. I feel like it's reminding you just to go within and find that healing space, that temperament where we just feel fluid, like you're just going with the flow, because it's what you're meant to do. It's what you're meant to scribe, more or less, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. And I feel like this is Mother Gaia saying, you know, do you have some other projects? I'm hearing yard projects. I know I have been procrastinating for about a good year on my yard. Oh my God, I've been procrastinating. I don't know why. Well, I know partly why, but it's like, it's such a huge project. The landscaping that is involved in all of this is like, whew. Because, you know, this is where you're going to spend your afternoons. It's going to be where you spend projects, or, you know, it's going to be where you spend creation. And a lot of that time, it's meant for, you know, God wants to provide everything for you. And this is why you want to listen to the heart. You want to talk to your heart. You want to make sure that you're allowing yourself to do the breath work, to do the stretching, to do the yoga work, so that you can fully engage with, okay, I need to do this. I know I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do that. Let me write this down. Let me jot it down. Let me get a calendar. And then all of a sudden, like, shoot, I need a big old calendar. You need like a calendar that's the size of a poster, and it's like, shoot. Okay, let me get a big old. So I'm feeling like you can get a big calendar each month. If you have to, you know, use your marker to write down all the days and everything that's going to help you find success, then this is really your moment. And I know sometimes my videos are long, so you can like take breaks and come back to them too. But I just wanted to make sure that, you know, the relationship and the relationship that we have with each other is helping you also, because that's where the guides are reminding me it's going to help us in those venues that we continue to help each other, you know. So, and this is where I feel like if you are in a relationship right now, in a relationship like with a, you know, in your career, you want to really jot it down. Because we know that the divine likes us to write. Okay? So, that was the key to success from the Heart Path Oracle card. And sometimes I would say put this in slow motion, screenshot it, and come back to it later in a few days. And then when you meditate or do your soul work, your self-care routine that you're doing, you can just skim through your notes, pictures, and then you can kind of look at this and write down your notes, jot down some notes, like 5-10 minutes a day. That way you can kind of allow yourself to open up a little bit more and have those divine talks, okay? So what is it that you need? What is it that you need right now? Okay? And that's why I really feel like some of us are doing, remember that some of us are still going through the healing process. Some of us are going a little deeper. Some of us are understanding the shadow work. And some of us are, taking time out of the day to start those new projects. Okay? Moonology. I probably talked about this. It's a diary, but to me, it's more like a planner. And what I love about it, it talks about the phases of the moon. And I think just skimming through it every now and then has really helped me in my business. It has. Not only does it help me in my business, but when I am, having these little round table talks with friends, coworkers, family, it has allowed me to understand the roles that we're all playing too. And, but most importantly, you have to allow yourself to put on those different, how do you say it? Having different divine talks. So if you have been seeing snow, snow also represents like this is your time to have a divine talk with spirit, with your guides. It's like you have this all-knowing, so now it's just your time to say, okay, I surrender, release. This is what I'm going to do this week. Like, oh, I don't know if I can plan that far ahead. Just give me a week to plan, Give me a week, 2 weeks. I'm going to try 3 weeks. But 4 weeks is pushing it. But it's like, okay, this is where I'm being challenged. Okay, fine. So, not only are you learning to treat yourself to the rest that the Lord is reminding us that He's giving us, but He's also He, she, the divine, is reminding us how to take it easy and relax. Okay? Because we look forward. We do. We look forward to every day. We look forward to it. We look forward to this mystical surprises that the Lord provides for us. And it's like, okay, now can I give you a little bit of my feedback? And they're like, write it down, or go for it, talk about it, right? So, so if you need forgiveness, then just, ask for that. Just get it. Just allow yourself to breathe through it and just ask the divine to help you. And then moving forward, is this affirmation resonating with you? Okay? If it's not resonating with you, then just move on. What is one of my favorite affirmations? Well, this is Louise Hay. Louise Hay. Oh my goodness. So when I was doing a lot of healing work, and Louise Hay helped me a lot with the abundance work too that I was going through. So I would say if you could listen to some of her affirmations, there's a lot of healing there. go with what you know, is what I'm hearing the divine say. I know. February did kind of go fast, didn't it? I feel like February went fast. Like, I want my February back. It was so much fun. Like, watch out, really? Huh? But it was like, it was like, I had fun in February, although it has been a little bit chilly, right? But, I'm sure the East Coast is chilly. I used to live in the East Coast, and it was super, super cold. Super cold right now. So I don't know what part of the area you are, but go ahead and put in the comments what part of the area you are. Stay safe, stay blessed, and remember, you are highly favored and chosen. Not only are you highly favored and chosen, but you are a child of the light. You are a child of the universe. Things are always working out for you. So let that affirmation be. Things are always working out for me, and so it is, and so it be. So this week, the planet of good luck, Jupiter, meets the planetoid of healing, Chiron. Tap into this if you need it by detecting the week to your healing spiritually, emotionally, or physically. So March 7th is the full moon. It occurs at 16 degrees. Saturn moves into Pisces. So this is going to be like a huge pivotal moment for a lot of us, because this is where Saturn is coming in, kind of coaching us too. Coaching us to not only get into this alignment, but to help us look at the different portals of success in our life. Not only in our career, but in the home life, right? And this is where, you know, we can identify more freely with not only with who we are, but we can fulfill the energy that's within, so that we can make those movements that need to take place on a collective level, because not only, of course, you know you're divinely guided, but you're also coming here to understand the tools that are necessary in your life, so you just feel a little more confident in knowing that the divine is cooperating with you. And then the following week after that, you're going to have, as that week begins, it's saying we're still riding the beautiful waves of a Jupiter-Chiron meeting. So here you have Jupiter and Chiron meeting. And it's like, just go with the flow, right? Jupiter is a planet of optimism and plenty, while Chiron is a healing planetoid. What do you need to heal? Okay? So this is where we're going within. And the affirmation Louise Hay was saying was, it is safe to look within. It is safe to look within. And when you are taking that time to get plenty of rest, drinking, eating, bathing, like you're doing all of this for the greater good of yourself, so that you can take the moments that are helping you see what it is that you need to see. So you have March 15th, third quarter moon. March 16th, Venus moves into Taurus. And March 19th, Mercury moves into Aries. So I feel like March 19th, how you're communicating, but not only how you're communicating, but what kind of action are you taking once you receive the understanding that's taking you there, right? So this is where also you need to watch your supplements that you're taking. So if you're taking any supplements, overdoing it sometimes could take you a little bit off those, like a diet, right? So if you're starting a diet, it can really get you moving. So if this is what you want to do, this is where Aries is like, I'm all here for you, honey. Not only am I all here for you, but I can't wait to get started. So this is where you might be feeling it in, of course, just look to see where you have Aries in your chart, okay? And this is where the divine is communicating with you at all times, reminding you, yes, you can do that if you want to. But sometimes it's I guess you have to, it's up to you, really. It's really up to you. It's your decision on how you want to do it. There's no rules to this. But I'm just saying that it's an example of the clarity that you'll be receiving. So this is where you want to write things down. You want to really gain a little bit more momentum. Okay? Wow. So you want to, here's a question. So when you're noting things down, what are you grateful for this week? So I feel like this week, the week of the 15th and the 16th, you're really going to feel, like, okay, how am I going to fit this into my schedule? I think this is more of what that is. How am I going to fit this into my schedule? And it's like, however you want to. It really doesn't matter. So, wanted to get that out there. I pulled this from the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. So I pulled 3 cards, and we have Irawo, Restoration. Isn't she beautiful? Restoration. So I feel like this could be like the divine reminding us that you're, not only are you receiving a lot of celestial energy that's helping you feel this grace of energy, but you're going to feel more motivated. So this is why you're feeling the restoration. Something's going to be restored for you. There could be someone who's calling you up who's going to need some advice. There could be something that you're just letting go of. So you have the healing. Ifarada. I think it's called Ifarada. And you have, what I love about her is, isn't this so beautiful? It's like the divine feminine masculine. And they're both pouring water. They're both weighing out at the same time. So this is where the divine is reminding us, don't forget to write things down. Okay? Write things down on what it is you want to work on, what it is you want to move forward with. So if you're feeling any presence of anxiety, you just say, Source, what energy is it that I need to learn today? What is this energy that I need to learn today? So it could be somewhere in your bathroom. It could be somewhere in your bedroom. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I still have tape in my bathroom with plastic from, when you prepare to paint the walls. I still have that up there from last year. I still have to paint the other side of the wall. So it's like, can you just help me get that done? So it's like you're getting all these little tiny sections of, please, I understand that's not a big deal. But for me, it's like, I would like to put a painting on the wall. Maybe I can improvise a little bit until I get there. So it's like, don't give yourself too much, what's the word here? Don't allow yourself to feel overwhelmed when you are taking action. Because a lot of times we can allow ourselves to feel overwhelmed, and then we stop doing the project because maybe it just wasn't your thing. Okay. So I did meet someone today who was doing like, she has just a lot of energy, and she was talking to me about the cardio work that she does, and I was like, well, I just do dancing, and dancing is good enough. So this could be where your Mars is saying, can we just like do a little bit of cardio work? It doesn't have to be too much, just a little bit, right? So it just helps you feel more guided, and I feel like this energetic space that you're going to be having is also going to be fulfilled by the action that you truly want to take. So this is why I feel like this card is so beautiful. And then there's seduction. You have the seduction. So when I look at this, seduction is like, be mindful of your presence. Be mindful of what you're doing. Know that things aren't, not everything is going to happen for you like what you're planning for. Like, try to have some realistic goals that can happen for you within the next 2 to 4 weeks. So as you're journaling and doing the note taking, I feel like it's what you've been looking for. It's how you like it. I just want to read what this says. Okay, where are you, honey? Etan is page 50. And this is where you can ask for help. Ask for so much help right now. It's not that hard. Okay, so Etan, traditionally the devil, holds up her right hand for her masculine energy to let go of behaviors that hamper our spiritual purpose. Her left hand holds a matchstick, symbolizing the ability to receive the many pleasures of life. Etan is a seductress of our mind and the veil of illusion that separates us from our spiritual path. We are seduced by the temptation to control others in order to achieve our desired outcome. But just as the chains hang loosely on the beings, we are able to slip away from Etan when needed. The power lies in the illusion that we are helpless. Etan appears when we are feeling, why them, not me? energy. All energy springs from the same source and reminds us that even though we appear chained, we're all heading to the same destination. The journey can be walked together if you let go of the need to control every aspect outside of yourself. To deny your purpose and wish for other gifts is to deny your spiritual power and can realign you to opportunities on a lower frequency than you wanted. Stop feeding the momentum of negativity and sprout into a gratitude rampage. If E10 has appeared to you, it is time to ask yourself, do I feel chained to someone, something, or someplace? And then do that work. Thank you so much, Spirit, for helping us explore that energy, because I feel like that also was your guides reminding you to let go. Just let go and let God do what God needs to be. Let go and let God be. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I'm hearing the divine also talk about clairvoyance. So this is where you want to, do some clairvoyance exercises. Work with the team. There are a lot of spiritual teachers who have been doing this for lifetimes. Not only have they been doing it for lifetimes, but they have also been here to help many of us learn. And the more that you allow yourself to just be, then it just gets a little easier and easier. Okay, so this is Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. And I would start with him. If this is your first time on the video, or if you are in need of healing at this time, you can go to Kyle Gray on his website. You could just Google him. And he has a lot of like little mini, I guess you can call them classes, little courses that you can take that would help you. The Hay House, you can Google the Hay House and just see what comes up for you. Thank you, Spirit. What is it that we need to know in this energy that's happening March 15, 16, 17? What is it that we need to know? Do we need to pay attention to this Mercury retrograde? What is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to know to just allow ourselves to be unique at this time? Okay. Wow, you have Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Recognize that you have the power. Okay, so this is, I feel like this is a clearing that's happening right now. So remember, you have the inner strength. You are the inner strength. You are. So this could be in correlation to a job that you have been applying for, and now you're finally seeing the opportunities there, and so What can we look at next, Spirit, for this in this present situation? You have Lord Shiva, transcendence, beautiful energy. Rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. Okay? Dance with the universe. So this could be, I'm seeing, let me see. So I'm hearing Akashic Records. Sacred symbols, Akashic Records. So I would go and, and this is where the Jupiter and that Venus energy and that Saturn energy is really, coaching us to be skilled at, what it is that we want to do for our career or in general our life. And here you have Radha, soul flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. So it's just being, I feel like let me go back a little bit. It's going a little bit fast. Okay, you have Bridget here. Your higher self is reminding you of your inner strength. Which is helping you not only see what it is that you need to heal, or you could be helping someone understand what it is that you need to understand. So by taking this partnership in, let's say, co-creation in this partnership on this next step of your life. So I'm hearing spiral. So sometimes when you take a job, remember your voice is also going to be helping that person or that company, that corporation, or this could be an intimate place where your guidance is needed. Your guidance is going to be needed. So this is where you want to, where Radha's coming in. And let's look at the future cooperation. Not now. So I feel like you need to go through the training and like the understudy and all of the things that you need to do so it can get you to where it is you want to be. So let's talk about Radha for a minute. The Hindu goddess Radha is the divine feminine counterpart and twin flame of Krishna. She is considered to represent Shakti, the divine feminine and creative spirit of the universal life force. Without the female, the male cannot be created, and for this reason, Shakti is a powerful force that is honored and cherished. Radha is completely devoted to her partner and illustrates the age-old adage behind every powerful man is a powerful woman. She is dedicated to supporting all those who seek relationship harmony and healing. At one point, she learned what it was like to be separated from Krishna, and so he can also bring great healing to those who are suffering the loss of a partner or a separation. Loving union, connection, and relationship harmony are key at this time. It's important to remember, though, that relationships won't make you whole. Only your own love can do that. You now have opportunities to find lost parts of yourself. Maybe the sensual aspects of the capacity to cherish yourself. The relationships around you will then begin to reflect the love you have for yourself. Increased romance, love, and opportunities to express divine harmony through love are all becoming apparent in your life. You deserve divine love, and Radha, with her Shakti presence, is here to awaken this loving connection with you now. And I felt so beautiful, and that reminds me, it's so beautiful, the Lord reminds us, I am behind you, dear one. I am behind you, I am to the side of you, and I'm in front of you always. So you're rediscovering, I feel like you're rediscovering this energy about you. And the more that you continue to rediscover this, it's going to put you on the path of what you've been asking for. And this is where Lord Shiva is reminding you about this transcendence energy that you're rising up. So honor that inner force. Do whatever it is that you have to do to allow yourself to feel free. And I feel like, working with the honey calcite is really going to help you. So if you are if you're doing like what do you want to call it, dream work, this is where you can call into honey calcite and say, honey calcite, can you help me with this? So pretty. Oh. And then just a reminder, Saint Germain is like karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. Because that is who you divinely are. You're here to help yourself. You're here to help yourself. And that is how you do it. That's how you're going to be doing it. And then Radha is reminding you you're exactly where you need to be. So, I felt like you are also going to be, this is where Saint Germain, if you've been seeing angel numbers a lot, this is where Saint Germain is going to remind you of the frequency that you have been feeling. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, let me see. Spirit, do you want to show me about is there an angel number you'd like to share? 9:20. The angels of romance are entering your life. Prepare to be swept off your feet and enjoy divine connection within relationships and partnerships. Okay, I think that's perfectly said. Thank you so much, Spirit. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so we got that out of the way. So it's pretty much more of what is it? Think about more of what is it that you need. Think about not only the connection that you're having with yourself, but what's going to help you gravitate more to those keys to success. And if you've been seeing 777 according to numerology, the meaning is spirituality and self-reflection, a signal to take time for self-care. Okay, so this is where I feel like the full moon in Virgo is reminding us to take time out to nurture our needs, but to also find that inner peace, so the soothing, the wellness, the care that you have been doing, so that you can continue to work on yourself. So thank you for that. But other than that, I mean, I hope you guys have been doing so good. Oh, I wanted to also, I told you this was going to be a long video. You're going to have to take it, either watch the whole thing or take it in pieces, because I keep hearing this is what you've been asking for. So take what resonates with you, and whoever you feel like this needs to hear this, then that's for that person. I did hear Libra earlier. I heard Libra, and you could be working with a Libra, and I feel like the Libras are also helping us understand that karma releasing. Okay. And just remember, you're raising your frequencies and vibration. So just let it go. Oh. So, I just wanted to read you this. Do you have this? Okay, so if you have this, then if you can turn to page 306. And it says, I'm just going to read it to you, okay? The transiting moon has a powerful universal effect during its monthly and yearly cycles, but also has a personal effect for a short time each month. For 2.5 days, the moon moves through your sun sign, bringing any underlying emotional issues to the surface. At this time, you will be more sensitive than usual and may need to withdraw into your inner self to process and release your feelings. Okay, so twice a year a new or full moon occurs in each sun sign. Okay, so this is where you want to do your research. Okay, so where is Virgo in your chart? At these times, you have an opportunity to let go of the past and make a new start. I also feel like this is where, I don't know if we've talked about this recently, but it's coming up about your midheaven. So if you can take a look at your midheaven report or your return. Okay, and this is where the guides are making sure that we continue to plant more seeds. This is where your ideas are sown, and when the next full moon projects come to fruition, the full moon in your sun sign may also activate a crisis in your personal life. Okay, you may appear to behave irrationally, but in actuality, you can no longer repress the emotional urges that need to be released or fulfilled. So you could be having an urge to just release and purge what's no longer serving you. And this is where you want to call in your guides, call in the council of light to help you do what is necessary, because they understand. Okay, so you could be going through your first Chiron right now. Your Chiron return. You could be going through your spiritual Chiron return right now. So if this is true, this is where your soul is actually finding a new form. Your soul has went through the self-healing. It's going through what is now necessary for you to appreciate more and have that list of gratitude. So I felt also, if you're guided, I think it might help too, is if you go and buy like a letter, what do you call it? Like a stationery kit. So you go and get you a stationery kit and buy a nice one. It doesn't have to be too fancy. So you get you a stationery kit and you can just write out like to certain situations, people, places, or things that you appreciate and you like. So just giving thanks and having gratitude. So you can start doing that more. And then you could be going through your second return right now too. So if you're going through your second return, then this is where another surprise is coming, right? Another surprise. You could be you really have been doing the inner work and letting things go and stuff like that. So this is where the past must be released or lessons reiterated, leading to revisioning. So if the transition is successful, karmic rewards are reaped and the individual comes into his or her own wisdom. And this is why I feel like you need to just allow the process to happen organically. Don't try to rush things too much. If you're feeling pretty confident and mature about things, this is where your Uranus is also here. You could be going through a Uranus opposition. Mentally, it's preparing you for you to speak up, for you to, and here's what it's saying: maturity sets in and energies move up to the throat chakra and brow, activating the higher mind and mental creation and moving into the mental body. Okay, so this is where you can be having some ascension symptoms, right? So when you're going through meditation, this is where you want to talk to your guides and ask your guides, okay? And it says awareness of self expands. And this is where we want to take care of our motivation. We want to take care of our needs totally for the sake and goodness of the divine. Remember, God is full of compassion. God is full of grace. And you are awakening to this maturity, and you're speaking, you're feeling the connection, you're allowing yourself to go at ease, feeling the calmness. And sometimes failure to even notice or understand anything when you're not taking care of this body can result in heart attacks in men and a blocked throat chakra in women who feel they are unheard and cannot speak. So it's like trapped emotion is building up in the body because you're not allowing yourself to fully say what it is that you need. And sometimes we just need to open up and ask our guides, what else can I do today for the highest good of myself, for the divine, the Holy Spirit, the Trinity. So the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Mother, Daughter, and the Holy Spirit. What can I be doing today to allow myself to feel the grace that's within for us to move and go beyond this connection? And at this time, some of us could just be going through our first Saturn return. The solar plexus and heart chakras are activated with the emotional body. So feelings about self and others are examined. The challenge is to master the emotions, remaining centered with a calm heart, unaffected by the extremes of pain or joy. So this is where, we could be actually having our first Saturn return, and we're understanding how we really do feel about this connection. So you could be entering a relationship and you're starting to realize, okay, it's okay for myself to feel this safe. It's okay for me to feel this closeness. It's okay for me to let go and allow myself to have this partnership, because maybe you haven't had a partnership in a long time, and now you're just starting to self-discover and self-realize that these partnerships are here to help you grow. And that's where I love the scripture in Matthew's. Is it Matthew's 29:11? Come on, Matthew's 29:11. For I came to plan with you. I came to prosper you. I should have that right on my phone. For I come to prosper you. Let me tell you what it exactly says. For I know the plans I have for you, for I came to prosper you. Declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. And sometimes, you can see these acts playing out through other relationships. So this is where you're taking time to observe things, and then you want to try to take each week out and write them down and just kind of understand, what am I getting myself into? What did I said I was going to volunteer here, and it's like you need to ask those questions, because you don't want to make too many promises to people. You want to keep yourself available too, but it's like you want to be open with these people. You want to be able to say, well, how about this? How about that? How about this? And it's like, and sometimes not everyone's going to see it your way, and that could upset you, right? So that's where you have to be slow to anger and rich in love. Slow to anger and rich in love, because sometimes the Lord just wants to, He'll use you so that you can show up for yourself and really understand where it is that you want to be. And sometimes you don't know where you know where you want to be, but you don't know how to do it. So you got to go with the flow and just do the best that you can, because, and just surrender and give it to the Father of Skies, and do your groundwork, do whatever work that it is that you need to do, so that you can create new ideas. And that's what this energy is going to be feeling like. And the more, and I feel like talking to the girlfriend today that I met earlier today at my business, she was telling me about the groundwork she does, which is working out, and she stays committed, and it helps her feel better. And so she feels more confident and empowered to be who she is, because she's also a parent. She's wearing all these different hats, and I just thought I wanted to share that, because sometimes we need to also remind each other that we have to, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Remember that. But it's mindful for us to listen. That's all. So you want to this could be a really good time to do some stretching. I know this has been a busy week for me, and I do a lot of dancing, and I move around a lot. I'm always doing something. And I said, I could just feel it. I need to stretch tonight. I need to stretch. And then when I get home, I might go straight to dancing. And that's the way that I'm stretching. But it's like, no, honey, you need to stretch. And it's like, those are sincere. That's a sincere date with myself. It's soul care. And it's bringing me more closer to what it is that I want to do, so that I can just feel good about it. So this is what you could be going through, okay? So just be mindful and know that everything's working out. I feel like you're really understanding what it is that you need to do. And let me see here. Is there anything here we should? Okay. Thank you. ascension roles is what the spirit guides were telling me. And here's another teacher. You can find her on Facebook. Her name is Diana Cooper. And she's the author of A New Light on Ascension. So if you want to read her bio or you want to go to her website, please do. And she also talks about opening up to the unicorn white flame. And then there's some beautiful prayers too. And then after you do the prayers, this is where you can write it down. And lots of people are just seeing the shift in energy and just receiving the guidance that they need so that they can do what it is that they need to do. So here you have Lord Kumika. Kumika came from another universe to set the conditions for the golden age of Atlantis with Archangel Metatron. He has returned to be Kohan of the 8th ray, a soul ray of purification, enlightenment, and communication. When you receive this card, you are on a quest for enlightenment. Your guidance is to breathe Kumika's blue topaz light into your aura. Blue topaz light into your aura. Expand your attitude to one of unconditional love, acceptance of others, and personal responsibility. Kumika will open new doors for you and guide your footsteps toward enlightenment and ascension. Your affirmation here is, I call on Lord Kumika to enlighten and support me. And the color is blue topaz light. Blue topaz light. Oh, it's beautiful. So try to do some internet search of blue topaz light. See what you come up with. It's very beautiful. It's like a sky blue. So beautiful. And then if you are feeling guided to do some crystal work, some crystal healing, then this is where I feel like Mother Gaia is really helping you understand the love language here. So just keep asking for advice every day, okay? But you have the blue topaz light into your aura. So it's like this color of the sky. Very beautiful. Almost looks like aquamarine too. So look up that. It's gorgeous. So you can use that in your meditation process or your, writing process. Skill building is what the guides are saying. And the guides are saying that they're grateful for, of course, taking the time out to do your soul care. There's something undoubtedly regal about the sky blue or even darker hues of topaz crystal. It's a stone that plays with light, murmurs fire, and brings, let's see, what the healing energy is, if it could tell me. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, blue topaz. It's like, just imagine that blue sky. Okay, so before you go to bed at night, you can just imagine the blue sky. If you're having trouble going to sleep, imagine the blue sky and just speaking with the divine and just pretty much having those conversations, what's on your heart. And remember to speak to your heart with your grace. Okay? It's the gemstone of opportunity. There you go. Finding the perfect pathways to success and sweet opportunity. It's a stone that elevates fear and worries and invites you to embrace your noble self. Trust your power and find your own kind of good fortune. So that is what this energy is reminding you. So, and I found this on tinyrituals.com. And they're a very popular site too. And I found that there's a lot of like little study pages that you can take too. Yeah, but also I feel like if you're doing some detoxing, just make sure you balance with the essentials too, so you don't burn yourself out. And then create new this is what the divine keeps telling me, is just to create new inner circles, new little inner circles within. So because I feel like this is also has to do with for your growth and meeting new people that are going to help you and guide you towards success. More of this, having these opportunities. So, okay, well, I wish all of you a good week until we meet again. Oh, here's another thing too I thought it was funny. So on my drive to work, not that it was funny, I'm just thinking how cute it was. I think I saw 7 cows, 2 hawks, a cat. What was the other one? It was a type of bird. I don't remember what the bird was called. The hawk, though. So if you keep seeing like a certain animal a lot, that's another way that the divine wants to get your attention, okay? So, let's see what the animal kingdom has to say. Animal kingdom, what is it that you would like to say for us? Through this oracle, please. Thank you. And we're using Colette Baron Reed's The Spirit Animal Oracle. Buffalo, I heard buffalo spirit too. Oops. Oh my goodness. That's what dropped out. Okay? The abundant universe will provide. Ooh. Number 10. You can't get any better than that. You can't get any better than that. That was like, ooh. The abundant universe will provide. Okay. Buffalo Spirit comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude and the extraordinary potential available to you when you adopt a mindset of abundance. The ancient people of the Americas saw the buffalo as a symbol of abundance because the herds roamed far and wide and provided so many gifts. The meat, the hide, the bones. The tribes who hunted the buffalo used every bit of them, wasting nothing, appreciative of the abundance. So to do, you have many gifts available to you. Buffalo Spirit appears to let you know that you are in a powerful time to manifest your desires, not by force or pushing, but rather by following a natural path that rises up before you. Trusting that there is always plenty to go around, whether it be love, money, inspiration, or support, it's all there for you to claim. When you are grateful, you immediately align yourself with the truth that the world is rich and teeming with resources. There is always more than enough, and you are always enough. At this time, you can expect all your intentions and needs to come into a form that is right for you. Your heartfelt gratitude is making you a magnet for miracles. Buffalo Spirit's message is to remember that you co-create your reality in partnership with Spirit. So offer up your thanks and your prayers, even before you see conditions you desire, not just for yourself but for others too. Then you will quickly see the results in tangible ways. Gratitude has a magic to grow the good. So offer thanks and praise as you acknowledge all that you have and all that is possible. The protection message is, when Buffalo Spirit visits you with a message of protection, he is asking you to shift your thinking from poverty consciousness to one where you trust the universe will provide. Have you been falling into financial insecurity, worrying that there will not be enough money in the future? Have you been stressing and feeling sorry for yourself, worrying that because you have no romantic relationship now you will never have one? Do you see scarcity where there is, in fact, abundance? Are you comparing yourself to others and falling short? Self-pity, entitlement, fear, and lack are all thought viruses that seduce you into darkness. Buffalo Spirit nudges you to make a gratitude list and be mindful of your thoughts at this time. Even if outer events have happened to challenge your beliefs in abundance, outer conditions are temporary. If you are suffering from the malaise of fear that you are impoverished, realize that it is only poverty of perception and perspective. Prayer, communion with your higher power, and gratitude coupled with compassionate, selfless service will snap you right out of it. Give it to someone who has less than you. Be thankful for the tiniest things and say affirmations. Then you will remember abundance is the true nature of the world. That's very beautiful. And that's why I'm thinking, just have the attitude of gratitude right now. And if you would simply want to just write down, you can put on get in a comfortable position. Okay, try to do it. Get in a nice, comfortable position. When you're done here, you want to get cozy, warm. Usually when you're rested and relaxed, you can sit in your nice chair, your bed, whatever you want to do, and you just speak what you're grateful for. So just have, I am grateful for this. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for our connection. I'm grateful for the relationship that I'm having. And ultimately, that is just, you just continue to do that for the rest of your life. And, you know, it's just amazing. Opportunities are going to be helping you in so many ways for whatever it is that you want to do to grow, whatever you put your attentions to. And this is a good time to also continue on those intentions, continue on your devotion, and just allow yourself to feel the grace that is building more momentum. So that is the buffalo spirit. I mean, you are abundant. Okay? So I wish to see you again in about another week, hopefully, or sooner. Other than that, have an amazing weekend. Know that you are loved and blessed. I love you. The universe always has your back. Things are always working out. And just be funny. Have fun. Be funny. Have a little charisma. And just allow your light to shine the way it wants to, right? Go dye your hair purple. Whatever you want to do, right? It's up to you. So, have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon. Namaste. Take care. Bye-bye.